Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be specifically on the true history of my car, why I got it for, and I'm going to be making a separate video on this, but basically why I got my car for basically $32,000 out the door when the sticker, the MSRP was $38,000, close to $39,000. And I'm going to be basically going over the full history and kind of what happened to this car before I bought it. A little history on the car right now. When I was buying this car mid-2019, obviously I was wondering, you know, the history of the car, how many miles, all that stuff. But the biggest thing that was why I kind of got it for a discount, and like I said, I'm going to explain full numbers in the next video, is this car came to the Toyota dealership in the beginning of 2018, sat for about a year and a half until I came along and picked it up. I think it didn't really sell because of the price. And very fully equipped car, fully loaded basically for the 2018 model year. So what happened when this car sat on the lot for basically not 2 years, a year and a half. Basically, I picked this car up with about 400 miles on it already, just because the Toyota dealership was using it for people who wanted to test drive a V6 or an XSE V6. They would use this car. That's basically was why. I mean, a couple reasons, but the main reason, it had 400 miles that had been sitting a while. The Toyota dealership wanted to move it, and you know, it had been sitting there, so they were willing to negotiate, and I kind of had a little bit of a leg up on them just because this car had been sitting and it was already being used. It had almost 500 miles on it. I wasn't getting it with 0 miles. So I decided to move inside the car just because it is very windy outside. You know, the car had been sitting for a while. It had a lot of miles on it, and it was fully loaded. The Toyota dealership was really willing to make a deal and get it out the door, get it sold, obviously. This car was fully loaded, and it, you know, had very desirable options. This is closed right now just because it's so sunny out. You guys wouldn't be able to see me. But the pano roof, all, you know, the heads-up display, every feature, you guys know what's on the car. And I don't sit in the back seats often. I usually just keep crap back here like gloves and hats, and but the back seats are nice. I just wish they had a charge port down there. But so that's it. That's really this video. I wanted to explain the full history of my car, you know, how it sat on the dealership for almost 2 years. Couldn't sell, basically, I think because of the price. It was almost $40,000 for a Camry, which not a lot of people are willing to pay. And I do own the car outright. I bought it. It's in my name, the title. I don't have any payments on it. So I own it. You know, it's nice, and I don't know what the future really of the car is, whether I'm going to sell it, whether I'm going to look for something else. Probably keep it now just because I've put so much money into it. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, you know, I didn't have this car basically from new. It came with 500 miles, and I was able to negotiate my way down to 32, well, 30, but 32 out the door after everything. So I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you paid for your XSE V6 in the comment section below, and I will see you next time.